today's session, how did you all get to know about it? Did you get WhatsApp message? You're part of the group, you're part of the community. Where did you get the class details today? The session details?
Email, Santosh.
WhatsApp group,
WhatsApp group, yes.
WhatsApp group.
community. There is a WhatsApp group, right?
Okay. So people have got from this WhatsApp group as well as email. Let's see how many of you observed this. There was a small mistake in the message. Did you all notice that? Did you all notice that?
Yeah, yes, Santosh. I think day 3 they mentioned.
Day 3 mentioned. Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything else other than that? Are you going through the message again?
They mentioned Power BI basics.
Okay. So it's basics only, right? What's
Yes,
wrong?
sir.
You know what? Wantedly, we had given us day 3. Ideally, it should be day 4, right? Now,
Yes.
the reason why did we give us day 3 is we wanted to understand how many of you are observing the data. For us, it's a data, right? A message. You call it a message, we call it a data. Now, we wanted to make sure how many people come back and ask us, where is day 4? Well, the reason why I'm telling you all this is observation plays a major role in whatever you do. Whether you're doing a reporting, whether you're working with data, whether you're building charts, what really matters is observe the data points, observe the mistakes, observe the errors that is there in the data. Never take anything lightly, right? In the day 1 also, I've told you, whenever like you have, like let's say you have a KSR trainer, everyone is performing well, but one person is not performing, and the average of the trainer's performance goes down. You can never blame them. Try to do a research, try to do a R&D, why the performance has went down, right? So those type of things is really required. It's not only all about doing reports. What really matters is how quick you are in finding out the mistakes and how quick you are in correcting them. Is it clear? Can we move forward?
Yes, Santosh.
Okay. Now, let's talk about data set today first, and then we'll try to bring it to Power BI, and then we will do some charts. Now, this is the data that we have. This is the data that we have. Let's relate this to a very simple Amazon data set. Okay. Going forward, call this data set as Amazon data set so that it is very easy for us to understand. Now, recently, anyone purchased anything in Amazon?
Yes, sir.
Recently, anyone purchased anything in Amazon? Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. For that product which you purchased, we will be having something called order ID, right?
Yes.
Just
For
before
tracking.
so just before for tracking, right? When it is going to get delivered, who's going to deliver, all these details for the shipping, everything, you would have again got one order ID. Can you quickly go and check that order ID and tell me how it looks like? How many digits? What exactly is that? number look like? Can anyone tell?
It will be 16 digit, Santosh.
16 digit?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Does the order ID is of 16 ID? 16 digit?
The order ID is like 171-311-9138-2785965.
Okay, very good. That's what I was looking for. Tell me again.
Yeah. 171 hyphen.
With 7 numbers, right? So 1,
Yeah,
2,
first we
3,
have 3
4, 5,
numbers,
6, 3 numbers. Okay.
then hyphen, and again we have 7 numbers, and hyphen again we have 7 numbers.
Hyphen. Next.
7 numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a sample order ID. Correct? Do you all agree? Okay. Now, let's try to analyze. You're buying a same product. I'm also buying a same product, right? Let's say we talk about iPhone 15. Okay, let's assume that we have an iPhone 15. You both, I mean, you and me, both are working on buying on same product, same color, same features, same price, same location, same nearby systems. We both are sitting next to each other. Everything is same. We are also ordering at the same time. Tell me, if everything is same, will the order ID also will be same?
No.
No, Santosh.
Why?
No.
The user will be
Everything
different,
is same, right? User
will
is
be
different, but you're sitting next to each other. Everything, right from ordering, color, choosing, processor, everything, price, payment, location, everything is same. And address also is same. You both are delivering product to the same house. Order ID is going to be same or different?
Order ID
It
must
is
be
different.
different.
Order ID
is
related to user ID, I guess. That's why order ID will be different.
Your login is different, your order ID also different.
It will be unique.
Unique.
Okay. Now,
For Amazon, these are 2 transactions.
okay. So now, whenever you are buying anything, okay, for time being, I'll ignore this row ID. Now, anything you buy, it will be coming with an order ID. As I said, in your case, you're buying from Amazon, it is a 16-digit number. Okay. In that 16-digit number, basically you have something called 3 numbers followed by 7, So it's almost, check it once. Is it big? Is it 7, 14, 14? Is it 17 digit?
Yes, 17.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 17 digit. So 17 digit order ID you have. Okay, I'll tell you one more thing. You all have Aadhaar card, right? You all have Aadhaar card. What is the number of digits in Aadhaar card?
12.
12.
12-digit Aadhaar card. Okay, listen carefully. We have Indians, 140 crore people are there. 140 crore people are there in India. Okay. Each one will be identified by a unique ID, a unique proof, that is Aadhaar card ID. Even 5-year-old kid is also having Aadhaar card ID, correct? You would be having for your kids. This 12-digit number uniquely identifies each and every one of this 140 crore people, correct? Now, let me pull out my Aadhaar card ID, example only, 4546 6343, and this one. This is my Aadhaar card ID, 444. If this is my Aadhaar card ID, someone else will have 91. someone else will have 6, 6. There is high likely chance that a slightly one number will be changed, will be available somewhere in this world, India, somewhere in this India, someone will be having same as my number except one number change. But you will not have a similar number for anyone, correct? Do you all agree? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So similarly, is there any, I'll tell you one statement, you tell me whether it is true or false. Is it any possibility that anyone's Aadhaar card ID number can be like this?
No.
Yeah,
No.
there is a possibility.
No. No.
No.
Why no? It's a unique number, right? We
It's a
have
unique number, but
It's a no number.
see this Aadhaar card ID. Why it cannot be? I'm asking. If this can be there, this can be there, this can be there. Why this cannot be there? 140 crore people are there. All the 140 crore people should get a unique ID, right? Why
That
it
is just
cannot be?
like a binary code.
Oh, that's fine. What is there?
There should be some formula to assign other ID.
Yeah, in Aadhaar card, first 11 numbers are random and the last one is.
While generating the unique number, they will separate with 4 characters, then another 4 characters, then another 4 characters.
See, I'll bring you a very small example. Forget about this 140 crore people. Okay, in this 74 people, let's talk about 10 people in my class.
Data type, integer
Okay,
string.
I need to give a ID. So you have to give ID like 1, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 6, 0, 7, 0, 8, 0, 9. I need to give 10 numbers, right? So I have 9 numbers. And another number I need to assign. Either I can assign it 10 or I can assign it 0, 0, right? Possibility is there, right? This also I can give, or this also I can give. And my main objective is it should be 2-digit. It should be 2-digit and it should be unique. So whether I give this or I give this, both are correct, right? 10-digit numbers. I mean, 10 people, unique numbers. Possibility is there, right? Yes or no?
No.
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 Try to understand what I'm saying. There are 10 people in my class. I need to assign them all 10-digit unique numbers. So I can give 1 to 9. So I can either give 10 or I can give 0, 0. Correct? It's my wish, right? It should be unique. That's all. ID can be anything, but it should be 2-digit. Possible is there or not?
Yes.
Yes. Similarly, why people are confusing? Very simple question.
Is there.
Very simple question. There are 10 people. For the first 9 people, I'm giving 1 to 9. For the other person, I can either give 0, 0 or 1, 1, 0. Yes or no?
Yes. If it is unique and the 2 digits, you can do 0, 0 also.
Okay. Okay. If it's too much of confusion, let's assume like this. Can anyone's Aadhaar card be like this? Possibility is there?
Maybe.
Yes, it's possible.
Forget about 0 now. Forget about 0. If it's too confusing, forget about 0. Is anyone's ID can be like this? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Is there anyone's Aadhaar card can be like this? Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now
Yes.
tell me how it is possible? Because we have 140 crore people. For all the 140 crore people, the ID should be unique. So if it has to be unique, from this 12 digit, I need to find all the unique combination. So it can be 1111, 1112, 1113, 1114, 1115. Like this, I have to give a unique identification for every number. In India, we have 140 crore people and we have got a 12-digit number. Now imagine in Amazon, we have got 17-digit. Then just imagine how many orders that could have been placed so far. how many orders there could have been so far. Yes or no? For the 140 crore people, just to give a unique identification number, they have made it 12 digit. They made it 12 digits so that even if 140 crore people are going and getting an Aadhaar card, each one will be given an ID card. So it will be starting with 00001, 00002, like that it will be going on. The last number, the last Aadhaar card number one person can really get is, what is that?
99999.
This is the last number one person can get it. It is a random generated number, but we make sure that no two people can have the same two Aadhaar card IDs. So the last number can be this one. Possibility is there, right? Next time, by chance, if you get to see someone's Aadhaar card, try to see how fancy number it is. How fancy number it is. Okay. I'll also talk about vehicle number. Okay. I'll also talk about vehicle number. My vehicle number is 1992. This is my vehicle number. So the vehicle numbers can start from 0001. It can go to 0002. And it can go to 0003. The last number you can have is 9999. After this, they will change the alphabet which is there front of this. Like for example, if I'm in India, I'm in Bangalore. So we have something called KA Karnataka. 05 says the registration, and you have EJ or EX, whatever you call. Okay, and then this will be my vehicle number, right? By chance, after getting this 001 to 999, the next they will change this. Have you observed that? And again, they'll start from 001. This is how the vehicle numbers has been assigned. Are you all with me?
Yes.
Yes. So they want to make sure that every vehicle number is a unique combination. So they change the alphabets. And they also have, if it is Kerala, maybe it will be KL. If it is an Andhra Pradesh, maybe it will be AP, correct? So like this, we have the identification. Now, for this 140 crore people, I'm saying that we have 12 digit, but now for Amazon, we have 17 digit in the sense. Try to understand there are how many orders that has been placed so far. So that means 17 digit means 0000001 will go till to the last order ID which you can have is 999-99999-99999. This is the last order that can be received. Now, the reason why I'm asking you to focus this much on the ID itself is ID is very important for identifying a unique row. If you are also purchasing from the same location, if I'm also purchasing the same location, it will actually be a one number more. That is, it will be one number different. So those type of things can happen. It's an auto-generated ID, but make sure that it does not have a repetitive number. The other example is PNR. When you're booking a train ticket, you will be given a PNR. So the PNR, what happens? It will be automatically generating one ID. With that ID, you can use it for entire travel. Like this, we do have a unique identification. The reason why I'm giving this example is you want to understand that how big is Amazon? We're all thinking it's just an e-commerce company, but all over the world, we are buying orders. So how the orders is, basically it gives you a 17 digit, right? Keeping all this aside, in my data set, this is what is the order ID. This is what is the order ID. Just like in your Amazon, we have 3 numbers separated with a hyphen, maybe another 7 numbers, hyphen, another 7 numbers. Here, it's basically 2 hyphen 4 hyphen 6 hyphen. So basically we have 12 digit. Now this is a unique identification of your Amazon. In our case, it is a similar data set, which is like Amazon. Okay. Now, the first row is discussed, the first column. Let's go for the second one. So in the second one, what we have is a order date and ship date. So whenever you are buying a product, obviously you will be getting an order ID. So for example, today morning, it was a bad day for me. The moment I woke up, By mistake, I just dropped my phone down, display is gone. Display is gone. So what I have to do? Immediately I have to go and order a phone. Today is a order date. And by the time it's coming, it will be either a Friday or Saturday. They will start shipping it. So it becomes a ship date. It becomes a ship date. The day I get it will be like a delivery date. So three things will be there. And in this, let's assume that there is only ship date and there is no delivery date. So today I have ordered, it becomes an order date, right? And by the time it shipped, like they'll process the order, they'll start getting the model and they will make sure that they ship it, they'll pack it. It's all comes under on Saturday. And by the time I receive, it will be on Monday. So that is why three dates you have. One is order date, one is ship date, and one is delivery date. In this example, let's not consider delivery date. In Amazon, if I ordered a product, this order, we have ordered on 18th March and we will be shipped on 23 March. So that means how many days they are taking? 18 to 23, they are taking 5 days. Let's say there is another order. Another person has raised an order. He has ordered on 2nd October and he has received on 9th October 2018. For the other person, we can see that he has ordered on 23rd. Within 2 days, they have shipped. With all this shipping details, the order ID, order date and the shipping details, I also observe that if anything is like a first class, they are shipping in 2 days. If it's anything like a first class, they're shipping in 2 days. If it is anything like a standard class, they're taking 5 days, 23 to 28. And if there is anything called second class, because there is again something they're delivering, they're shipping in 2 days. And there are some of the orders where you can get it on the same day. I don't know whether you people have purchased or not. There are a lot of products in Amazon which also can be delivered on same day. If you're an Amazon Prime user, your delivery will be soon. If you're a normal user, they will take 4-5 days. If you're a Prime user, they'll take within 2 days. And there are certain orders where you pay extra charge of delivery of 80 rupees or 100 rupees. You can even get it on same day, right? Today morning, 12 o'clock, if I would have ordered, I would have got it by 6 o'clock in the same day. Those type of features are also available. So the fourth column is, it will give you the ship mode. Depending on the ship mode, your order is early. So if it's a standard, you don't pay any extra amount, free delivery. But if you want soon, maybe you have to go with the Amazon Prime. You are like a first class user. Even if you want even more faster, you can also pay some extra money and get the delivery faster on same day. Possibility is there. So order ID, order date, ship date, everything is done. Now, who is purchasing? Who is purchasing? Definitely you need to have the name of the customer. We have 140 crore people in this India. There can be lakhs of Santosh. Even in this group also you can have Santosh. Even in my area also we have Santosh. In my flat itself, we have 85 houses in one block. Okay, I'm staying in a place where it's a community gateway. Like we have a complete flat, which is almost like 80 people. And in that we have almost 17 Santosh. Just observe. In 80 hours, 80 into 4, on an average family, 4 members, 80 into 4, 250 members are there. In this 250 members, 17 members are Santosh. It's a very common name in South India. See, now how the 17 members will be identified? You have to have a customer ID. You have to have a customer ID. So what they do, this is the ID they will give me. So the last 4 digit will be a numerical ID. The first 2 digit, can you tell me and observe the significance of giving this number? What is the first 2 characters? On what basis they are giving?
First name, last name, first character.
Are you sure?
Yes.
For each and every person, they are giving a unique identification customer ID. But my question is, how does ID is decided? The last 4-5 digits, I can say it as a number. But what is the first 2 characters?
First name, first character, second name, first
Very good.
character.
Correct.
It's
Last name.
basically like for the first name, Sean Miller. If you talk about Sean Miller, so for Sean Miller, they're taking yes and they're taking M and followed by 5-digit number. So this is a unique identification. So you need to understand how this is. See, if you want to completely get the information about what it is, try to find the significance of the value. If you were a normal person would have just observed, okay, it's just an identification. But what I think is, okay, I observe each and every element. In this, I can see that, yes, there are first name and last name separated by a customer ID, which is a number, correct? Now, as I was talking about phone, today I dropped my phone. So I'm going to order the phone. Okay. Am I ordering for my personal use? Am I going to order for KSR use or am I going to order for office use? It's going to be my personal use, right? It's going to be my personal use. So I'm going to order phone, headphones, charger. All this I'm going to order for my personal use. Okay. Now, in KSR, we don't have office as such, but our home itself is office for us. Okay, our home itself is office. Like at our home, like one part of the home we have converted into an office. It's like a startup, right? So we don't want to like invest on huge buildings. In our home itself, we have made a portion of it and we are calling it as office. It's a startup. So I asked Mahesh, can you get laptop for all the employees in KSR? So we have 30 employees. Okay. Now we have 30 employees. For 30 employees, we need to order laptops. Now this is not for personal use. So this is basically for our home office. Like we have made our home office. Like it's like a startup. So we are working with 30 or 40 people, correct? So this is one type of order we can do. So what Mahesh will do, he will order laptops for 30 people in bulk. Let's talk about Infosys. So Infosys, they're ordering headphones or a landline phone, or they're ordering laptops. They're actually ordering in bulk. And this time they'll be ordering for 10,000 plus people at a time. 10,000 people at a time. Now this is actually for corporate, right? So one is for personal use, one is for maybe less number, and one is for lot of people. So this is nothing but the segment, which segment you are for ordering. So in my case, I'm going to order for consumer, which is going to be for my personal use. If I'm going to buy for a less number of quantities, let's say I'm buying 5 quantities, 10 quantities, I'll be buying for my office. It's called as a small office. Basically, we call it as a home office. And if you want to buy for a huge company, we order it for corporate. So that means even people who are working in Infosys, the admin people who are giving laptops, even they can also buy in Amazon. I can also buy in Amazon. Mahesh also can buy in Amazon. Mahesh is also a customer. Santosh is also a customer. Infosys CEO is also a customer. Customer is a customer. But for what purpose you're buying? I'm buying for my personal use. KSR Teams is buying for their entire employees. So Infosys CEO is also buying for entire employees. So for whom we are purchasing, that determines the segment. With that, where the order is taking place, for example, if I talk about where I belong to or where I'm ordering, I'll just repeat my details. You tell me like your details, okay? Country will be India for me. City will be Bangalore. State will be Karnataka. Postal code will be 56006 and I belong to South. This completely helps you to understand the personal information of where you are located. Okay, this person, where he is located from? He belongs to United States and he belongs to Jacksonville, Florida. All these are like nothing but the details of his location. So everyone will have where they belong to. So it's a plain, straightforward information. Okay. Now, to talk about the other columns, let me open Amazon website. Let me open Amazon website. So I'm opening Amazon website. Okay, I'm opening Amazon website. Imagine I have to buy a laptop. I have to buy a laptop. So if I buy a laptop, I'll search a laptop here. Okay, I will go and search a laptop. Now, in this laptop, first I will choose a electronics. Listen carefully. First I'll choose electronics, right? In the electronics, what I will do? In the electronics, whether I'm going and choosing accessories, camera, cell phone, office electrics, portable audio.
Santosh,
So
are
this
you
is
sharing your screen? I'm seeing Notepad only. Are you showing in Notepad only?
please check your internet connection. If you have a very, if your internet is not good, you will have this, this type of issues. So please make sure that you check all this. Okay. Everyone else is able to see my screen, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes.
I have choose electronics. Okay. The first thing which I've chosen is electronics. Okay. Electronics. In the electronics, I want to buy, let's say, cell phones and accessories. In the cell phone and accessories, I can buy all these products. Okay. So the next group in the electronics, I have chosen cell phone and accessories. In this cell phone and accessories, the next one which I've chosen is, assume that I have to choose a product and this is a product name. This is a product name. Okay, this is a product name. This is a product name. So this product name directly, rather than getting it, I'm getting it via electronics group. In that I choose cell phones, because electronics, computers can come under electronics, accessories can come under electronics, cell phones can come under electronics. So there are a lot of things that can come under electronics, correct? So we have choose electronics and then we have choose cell phone and accessories. So this is one group, this is one group, and this is an actual product name. This is a actual product name. Like this, if you see, the people who are purchasing the product has been categorized into category, subcategory, and product name. So this is called category, this is called subcategory, and this is called product. I have shown you the live example of how this categorization is done by just selecting like here. Okay, we'll select any computers. In the computers, if I go and search, in the computers, I can choose data storage, I can choose laptop accessories, and I can choose network products. So these are the some things which I can do it as part of the selection, correct? So this way, this product, if I choose an electronics or a technological product, in the technology product, I can buy accessories, copiers, machines, and phones. And in this, if I go and choose phones, you will get only phones. iPhone 5, Galaxy, Xiaomi, all this I'll get. So basically what I'm doing, I am selecting among the categories. Let's say I want to choose about furnitures. So in furnitures, I can either buy chairs, furnishing tables, dining tables, or bookcases, showcase, all this I can buy. And now if I want to buy only chairs, so chairs will have a different chairs. Everything will be a different product of chairs. So like this, please try to understand what is this category, subcategory, and product. And you tell me, what is this? What is the significance of this product ID? On what basis they have given the ID?
First 3 characters in the category and 2 characters in the subcategory.
Okay.
And some digits.
What is this ID? How they have given this ID? How they have given this ID?
Based on the product and category. So, sorry, category and the product.
Just like every unique person on this earth is having a unique name, maybe some names can be repeated, but let's talk about Aadhaar card ID. In Aadhaar card ID, no two people Aadhaar card ID can be repeated. Similarly, whenever you're defining a product, we have to make sure that each product is given with one unique ID. That is nothing but product ID. So the way they have defined product ID is TEC, technology, MA stands for machine, and then they have given the ID. So like this, they have defined for all these products a unique identification. Unique identification of the product is necessary. Unique identification of the product is necessary. Well, like unique identification for humans, that is people, is also required, called customers. Here also we are going to give a unique identification. See, I could have directly started with report. The reason why I'm explaining this, all this is for any data set that has been given in the future going forward for any project. Okay, you work for any company, any project, the first thing you need to always do is go and identify each and every column. What is the significance, how they have given, whether you have any null values or duplicates, all this you need to check. For this first time, for the first data set, we are observing only what is each column define us. Later we will see how we can clean the data. For this data set, we have a very clean data where all of this information is crystal clear in terms of product. So as I was talking about these details, so category, subcategory, product name, and product ID is also self-understandary. Like we can get to know that it's a unique identification for product, and we have a different category, subcategory, and product name. Now here comes the final part. So this is actually the main part, which is defining your business, right? So if I want to talk about business, I will talk either in terms of profit, sales, revenue, right? So this 4 columns is really important for us when you're working with your business, correct? Now, listen carefully. Listen carefully. If I have to define my business, customers are there, product information is there, when they have purchased is there, but what really matters is how much of sales has happened with respect to that single transaction. That is where you're defining. So all the information that you have seen in the column number RSTU, which is basically defining your business, we call it as measures. We call it as measures, something which is going to help you with the calculations, how much of revenue we have made, how much of sales we have made, how much of profit we have made. We are going to remember the one word which is called measures. Okay, now one which you can see here, like it just gives you the customer name, and it just gives you the country name, it just gives you the city name, it just gives you the product name. These are called dimensions. These are called dimensions. The one which is going to actually define your business, how you're making your business, whether you're improving it, you're not improving it, you've made this much, you've made that much. These are all called measures. But the one which just tells you the name of the customer, the name of the product, or it could be a region, or it could be a segments, we call it as dimension. So remember this word. Maybe in future I will use it again, but for now, this is the analysis that you need to do. Now, after this person, Sean Miller has ordered this product. He has ordered on 18th. He had shipped on 23rd. He went for a normal standard mode, and he's from this location. And he has purchased 6 quantities and the 6 quantities price has come to 22,000. The 6 products, 6 quantities which are purchased and the price has come to 22,000. So each product will be like 22,000 divided by 6. So we not worry that much. So this is like a headphones. He has purchased 6 headphones. Phones, he has purchased 5 phones. Maybe he has purchased an electronic building system 5. So this is a count of the product, how many times they have purchased. Maybe if they are purchasing for personal use, they will go with 1 or 2. If they are purchasing for bulk, maybe they'll purchase 6 or 10. Maybe this person could be like he has purchased for office. Okay, or I would say he has purchased for consumer. For own personal use only, he has purchased so many quantities. So it all depends for whom you are purchasing. The quantity is number of units you are purchasing, and that will be the total sales. And for every product, if you see, right, if you let's say open this product, they're actually giving you some discounts. For this product, I don't see any discount. For this product, let's say that I open this product. I don't see any offers as such.
Santosh, you are checking Amazon.com, Santosh, actually.
Sorry.
You need to check on .in.
Yeah, that's fine. But okay, let's observe that. Okay,
Yeah.
I got a price here. See here, for example, the original price is 4,163, but they are giving me 40% discount. This 40% discount actually is a huge discount. Usually they give only 5% and 6%. That is nothing but this discount. So 0.5 means 5%. 0.2 means 2%, 4%, 4%. They're trying to give a discount. So most of the products, they don't give discounts. For some of the products, they give discount. See, if they give discount, that means they're selling than the actual price. If 100 rupees is a product, if they're giving 22% discount, they're selling it for 98 rupees, right? So they're selling less than the actual price. There is high likely chance that they may also incur loss. For example, the actual course fees, let's take it's a 30,000. 30,000 is the ideal fees that we are giving. If anything we are giving for 20,000, that means as a company we are under loss. But still, if if some other's company CEO joins, assume that it's a known person, we'll give it for 20,000. That means even though I do a transaction, even though I am under loss, I still make it because to keep up my reputation, company's reputation. Right, obviously I need to give, right? If some of chief minister's son is coming and joining our course, I cannot say 30,000. Maybe for the reputation of a company, they have helped us during building the company, we'll give for 20,000. So even though we are under loss, we still make the transaction. The same thing happened. Wherever you observe there is a discount that is given, we can see there is a negative profit. Negative profit is considered as a loss. Negative profit is considered as a loss. So here they are selling 5 products. They have not given any discount. So they made a good profit. And let's look at this. Let's look at this. They have given 4% discount, 5% discount. So there's high likely chance that these people have got a loss. Like this. These are the 4 columns which is going to define your company. Discount doesn't give you any information, but sales, quantity, profit will give you the actual information about your company's performance. Okay. With all this, we are going to get this data to our Power BI for reporting. Okay. First question they will ask you in Power BI or a data analytics. Please be informed that you're going to only answer the questions. There is no other thing that you will be doing as a part of data analysis. You will be answering only the questions. Okay. Listen carefully. My first question, we have different people buying from different regions as well as buying from different segments. Okay. Which segment has the highest sales? This is the first question. Which segment has the highest sales? Is it going to be consumer, home office, or corporate? In this, which one is going to give the highest sales? Now, this is my question. Among three segments, which segment is giving the highest sales? This is the first question I'm asking. If you people don't know data analytics tool, the way you will do, I will do first. Okay, the way you will do, I'll do the first. First, you know what you people will do? The total sales made from this entire data set, if I go and keep a cursor and click the column, right? The total sales is the entire R column will be added and it has been displaying here. Sum of the selected cells. The cell which I have selected is R. So sum of the selected will be 2297. That is a total sales. 2297 200.86. If you people don't know Power BI, or if you people don't know Excel, this is what you do. And in that, first is I need to see how much of sales is coming from office supply. I'll go here. I'll go and select this, unselect it, office supply, I'll select it. After coming to the filter, now if I go and select this column, the total sales made by selected transactions, that is home office, stands at 4296 653 dot take 2 decimals 14. Out of this is a total sales made by home office. The next thing I'll look at is consumer. Simply go and change from home office to consumer. So the consumer, if I select, in the consumer, the total sales is made is 1161 401 dot 35. Next, I'll go with the corporate. The corporate sales is, if I go and select the corporate, and the corporate I'm getting 7061 706146. Okay, this is what you do. I've not applied any filters as such, only segment I checked, corporate, and this is what I have been displaying. And if you go and add all three, you have to get this total number. Okay, let's verify. 4296653.14 plus 1161401.35 plus 706146. It's not much.
Home office, you have mentioned wrong digits. It's actually 429653. 6 is coming, 6 is twice there.
Is it? Let me try again. Home office. 4296. Yeah, one extra 6 is there. Okay, now let's go and count it again. Let's go and count it again. So out of this total sales, sale is coming more from 429653.14 plus 1161401.35 plus 706146.36. So total sales is 22,97,200.85. This is a total sales. Exactly is matching. In this, how much is contributing? How much? Well, undoubtedly, the more sales is happening from consumer. This is the answer for the first question. I really took 5 minutes to answer this. I nearly took 5 minutes to answer this. I have to go to Excel, filter it, take out the number, put it in a notepad. I have to go second, select the filter, see the value, come to notepad and do the checks. I took nearly 5 minutes. If this question was asked to a person who doesn't even know anything on data analytics or the way to report it, he will go and do this. Now assume that from LKG you have come to 5th standard now. So if you are a 5th standard guy, or maybe a bit of known experience in Excel, the way you will do is,
Pivot table.
I'll go and select this entire table, insert. After insert, I will go and insert a pivot table. So in the pivot table, I will go and select this. And this is a table I want. I will simply go and select in the columns. I want sales with respect to segment, drag the segment. Okay. And I can even put here. So this is a segment. And for each segment, you have to calculate the sales. So put that sales into this box. Okay. And rather than taking as a count, you go and click this and make this as to be a sum, because I'm calculating the total sum of sales. I'll go and see this. Now, this is what is the same results I'm getting in manually as well when I did consumer, corporate, home office. If you are a bit advanced person, you will do it in this way. Okay, if you're doing advanced this person, this is what you do. It's basically called pivot table. If you know Excel, you will do this. Don't worry. Even if you don't know, don't worry, because what we are going to do for analysis is all Power BI, right? So this is what ideally you will do. The same thing, if my client is asking, tell me how much of sales is made in East region, how much of sales is made in West region and all. Same thing, you'll apply the filter, calculate it, and then you will go and do it. Well, this is not the one which we will be doing in the real time, because this is very, very, very basic level understanding, but we do have a very powerful tool which is called Power BI. So with just a drag and drop, we can get the report done in your Power BI. So as we talked about yesterday, in yesterday's session, we have asked you to install your Power BI desktop. As an installation, we have done it. And the next thing is, please do this carefully for every project. This is where you people will fail. For every project, before starting the project, you have to first understand the data. So today we have taken some time in understanding the complete data, right from order ID until what is this profit. We have gone through it. Each and every column, we have gone through it. And now we need to report this. We need to report this. So always try to understand the data first. Before understanding the data, take it from me, even if you stand upside down, you can never build your report. Even if you stand upside down, you can never build your report, because data is necessary to be understood before proceeding. Now, to get this data, I need to bring this data to our Power BI. Okay, so this data, I want to try to bring it to my Power BI. So what I'm going to do, go to your data, This is your Power BI. We have a data tab, we have a visualization, and we have a filter. Okay. So either you can click here, get data, or even you can click here if you're importing data from Excel, or you can even go and click here, Excel workbook, or you can even go and click here. There are 4 options where you can get the data to your Power BI. First of all, there is no data here, blank data. This is a table view. There is nothing here. This is called report, where you can create multiple pages like this, and you can start building the reports. In so far, what we have covered is visualization tab, filter tab, data tab, and this one, data, how to get the data. So either you can get the data from here, you can get the data from here, or you can get the data from here, or you can also go and get the get data. If you want to see all the supporting data sources, please go to get data and click more, and you should be able to see all the 99 plus data sources where you can get the data to your Power BI. So I will go and click, I want an Excel workbook. After getting the Excel workbook, it is going to ask you what is the data that you have to bring it. So let me go and click the Excel file. That is a sample superstore. That's the data set name. And if I go and open it, you will be asked, one will be like a sheet name, one will be like a table name, and one will be like a page name. Okay, so in that I will choose any one. Either you can choose this, or you can choose this, or there is another page which is a similar data. You can choose this. So I'll choose only one. If you don't click this, you will not see this load option. So please click this and then go and load it. The data sets will be shared. Okay, whatever data sets we are working in the project, in the class, everything will be shared. So please wait. After the class, we are going to share all the related documents. But the common error that people keep sending me is they will not select this and they will say in class load was enabled for you. In for me, load is disabled for me. This is a question you will ask. So before and only I'm telling, unless or until you select a data set, you will not be able to see this load. So you simply go and load it. Within seconds, I can bring the data to my Power BI. So this entire data set, if you're talking about this superstore data, which is a very much similar to your Amazon data, I was able to bring it to my Power BI. So here you can see the complete data you're able to see. The same person, Sean Miller, as well as all the people's records I'm able to see here. Okay, so with this, what I can do next is, I can simply go to this. I have to choose one chart for this. Simply, I'll go and select this. This is a click number one. Okay. So what I did in this, I click number one. And I'm actually dragging it and increasing. Please don't count this as a step. So click number one. Next, what I'm doing, I need to fill the form for this visual. So the moment I select it, the form is getting opened. I will simply go and add in the x-axis segment. Click number 2. I'll simply go and add sales in the y-axis. Click number 3. With just 3 clicks, I was able to get the report. Can we go and match it? 1161,401. 1161,401. Corporate 706,146. 706,146. Home office 429,653. 429,653. This is something which you manually counted. This is something which you did by Power Pivot, and this is something which I'm able to do it in Power BI. With just 3 clicks, I was able to do a visual. Why not? I'll prefer this going forward. Did I count it manually? No. Do I want to go and select everything, go for a pivot table that I had as I did in Excel? No. Just by using this tool, I am able to get this information to my Power BI reports. This is what I need. Most of you will be knowing all these basics, but still, KSR perspective, we are going to teach everything from scratch. Even if you make your kids to sit in your class, they will understand. That is what we do. Whichever company you're working, whatever experience you have, just need to tell you the baseline of KSR. We have to explain everything from basics, assuming that you people don't know anything. And that is what we do. And that is what we are known for. Even if you're from a non-IT background, even if you're like never been worked in IT before, even if you're just a college passed out, even if you're a school passed out, still you should be able to understand the sessions. And that is what we are doing it, everything from basics. The first thing, the question they asked is among which segment, which was the highest sales made? I am sorry, I did not have an answer for that. For that, we went to the Excel, we counted each and every filtration we did, and then we counted the sales column, and I noted down all this. Well, this is not the one which I would prefer, or else what could have been done? I could have went with creating a pivot table where automatically it gets calculated. So this is also something which is preferred. But if not this, well, don't worry, your Power BI gives you even more detail. It also gives you the graph, which is bigger, which is small. Right? And how many clicks I did this? With just 3 clicks, I was able to do this report. Just 3 clicks. Can we do it once again? Can we do it once again? Let's remove this. The first click is going to be this. Okay. And please don't count this. This I'm increasing just for your sake of visibility. The second thing is I will go and add segment. And I'll go and add sales. Problem solved. Problem solved. Right? This is how we can do the report. But today, India-Sri Lanka match is also there. World Cup is there. Being an Indian, one thing I'll tell you, please bear with this. I hate blue color. I don't know why. Being an Indian, I should not tell this, but still I hate blue color. You know why? Even if I sleep, I always get blue color in my eyes. The reason is I have been seeing this color for almost 8 years now. Right from 2015 till 2023, any visual if I do, let's say any visual if I do, I'll select any visual. Now this time, rather than getting about which segment is making the highest sale, the next question I will ask is which category is making highest sales. So is the more sales coming from the furnitures? Is the more sales coming from the office products? Or is the more sales coming from the technology? That I need to see. So which category has the highest sales is a second question. So for this, I cannot go and again filter all this again. I am not known for that. You select the technology and you go and select all this total sales, and then you count out this 188304, and again you go and select. Again, you go and select, sorry, this is basically 8 lakh. And then you go and select after technology, you go and select office supply. Office supply is going to give you 7 lakh. And after that, it is also going to give you the furnitures. So furniture is going to come under 7 lakhs. So this is what I need. Well, all the circus, don't do it. Let's go and do it in Power BI, not even in Excel. Let's go and do it in Power BI. So rather than the first image, let me close all these pages, which was not required. I just shown you that you are able to create multiple pages, but let me close all this. Okay, let me close all this. Now this is a segment by sales. So it's a consumer, it's a corporate, or it's a home office. The second visual which I will drag is I will drag the skeleton, and this time I instead of dragging the segment, you drag the category into the x-axis. And you drag the sales into the y-axis, and we got to know that technology is making 8 lakh sales, furniture is making 7 lakh sales, office supply is making 7 lakh sales. This is what ideally I was able to see when I select like this as well. So the same value I'm able to select. See how I was able to visualize. And I can clearly identify. If you were a SQL developer, you will go and write a SQL code for this. How you'll write a SQL code for this? How will you write a SQL code for this? If I want to write a SQL code, select category, sum of sales, right? From Superstore data. That's all.
Group by.
Group by.
Group by category. This is what I should have done. This is something which I'm writing it on code and I'll be getting a display in this results form, right? I'll be getting in results form. But what I'm doing, rather than doing all that, rather than getting into my Excel also, this is the way I'll be able to do. But as I said, blue color is something which I hate it, right? Maybe forgive me if I'm telling on blue color, but if I want to change the colors, you can always go to this format your visuals. In the format your visuals, there is something called columns, and in the columns, the default color is blue color. Microsoft has been doing this for almost 8 years now. They have never changed the blue color, and because the company logo itself is like a blue color, now I want to change the blue color. You can always go and change to any color you want. And if you want to more colors, you can also choose the gradient color. Let's say this is KSR logo color and I'm choosing this. Well, this looks okay. This looks somewhat better. And even more than that, I can go and make it even neat. Okay, this is fine. Okay, but since most of you are viewing in the mobile phone, this may not be readable. You know what I'm going to do? After selecting this visual, let's do it for this visual. After selecting this visual, I'll go to the format your visual. I'll go to the columns and I'll go to the default and I'll choose this. And I've got this. And then for this, what I'm doing, this is not visible for you, right? Consumer, corporate, home office. So I'll open the X-axis. If you switch off this off button, that will go. If you switch off this Y button, this also will go. So it went. So it becomes a very plain visual where I don't understand anything. So I'll always recommend it to switch on the buttons and expand this. Here you try to increase the number and make it to be bold and make the color to be black. Now this is visible for me, right? This is actually the values. That means this is the values. And in this also, I have another one called title. There is a title for this line, right? It's a segment. If I close it, that title will go. Again, I have to expand this. I have to go and open this. And here I can also increase the font and make this to be a bold. And here I can change the colors. If it's a title, right? So let's make it some color change. So this is happening. So I was able to change only for X-axis. If I want to change for Y-axis, you have to come to the next one, go to the Y-axis, go to the values and make this to be around 16 or 15, whatever you feel like. Go here, make it bold, make it black. You should be able to see this. Okay, and title also, if you want to have it, the sum of sales is there, right? That is also something which I want to have it. So maybe I'll try to increase this to 15. You can choose whichever font you feel like and choose this and make this to be blue. Now see, compared to this is readable. Initially, how it was, whenever I drag a visual, so this is a visual and I used to have a segment and I used to have a sales. This is what a basic visual, blue color, not visible. Everything is like an ant. I'm not able to see. Well, this is what I can do it. And in order to see how much sales consumer has made, how much sales corporate has made, you have to keep a mouse over. You have to shake your mouse, keep it on the bar. Do you think always you can do this? Definitely not. By default, it should display it. I will simply go here. Make sure there is a concept called data labels. Okay, as and then you keep doing it, you will also get better with the terminologies here. But as a beginning, you simply go and switch on the button. If you go and switch on the button, automatically one value comes on the visual, but it's not visible. So please expand this and you give here the values, go to the values, you increase the values, and please make sure that you put it in the bold and you can put it in the black color. So this is what is required when you're doing reports. Try to make sure that the x-axis, title, values, color, everything is a beautiful visualization. And I don't know whether you people have observed or not, for the last 20 minutes, what I'm doing in Power BI, I have still not touched keyboard. I was able to do all this with the help of my mouse. I have still not touched my keyboard. All this changes, colors, font, everything I was able to do with the help of mouse. I'm using my mouse, I'm selecting it, I'm giving the values, I'm choosing the color, and I'm dragging it. Everything, if you observed, I have never used my keyboard yet. It's only by using a drag and drop tool, which is your mouse. That is how this tool is so beautiful. As I said, it's a very basic. By day, you'll be learning a lot. Now, since I'm telling this, anyone can do. I'm not even using my keyboard. Even 5-year-old kid can do this if you teach them properly. But what really matters is, with the help of this chart, you need to understand, okay, consumer has made 1.16 million. Corporate has made 0.71 million. So why home office is less? Are you not giving any offers, discounts, cashbacks? Why this is less? Now, your objective is also try to recommend some decisions, also make some choice and tell them what you could have done it to improve your sales. That is why you play a major role, not only about reporting, it's all about trying to give you improvements and suggestions to your client. Most of the data analysts in the real world fail because they only do the report. But you have to be good at two things. One is trying to do the report, and the other one is trying to get the best information out of the chart. Using which chart? Let's say, for the example, this is one chart. This is one. 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 You have to understand which chart I have to use for what type of data. That is where you stand high on the sky. That is where you are very unique at. Anyone can do this, but just because of it is colorful, just because it is like a colorful like this, you cannot go and do like this. You cannot do like this. You have to understand which I have to use for what type of visualization has to be used. That is where you have to be very precise. So today we have done only a simple chart. In the next class, we'll see why I'm using only this chart. Why not other charts? How to make it even better. Okay, now for the next 1 week, we are going to only focus on visuals. All the 30 visuals which you're seeing on the screen, you'll be learning each and every chart visually, what type of analysis is required, and for that, what needs to be the visual I need to select. Today, my client asked me, among the 3 categories or among the 3 segments, which one is giving the highest sales? For that, I have choose this, but in reality, they'll keep asking more percentage values and how the growth has happened. For all this, you have to have a specific charts, and that is what you're going to learn for next 1 to 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, you are going to build your own report with the charts knowledge which you have got. Okay, so that will be the plan for the next 2 weeks. With that, we'll stop here. We'll continue the next class. Do you have any questions? Any questions?
No, Santosh.
Santosh, while loading the data, is there any limitation for the row?
For now, the data set which we have shared, we don't have any limitation. But we also know that when I was discussing about Tableau and Power BI somewhere have some problem with data. How much of data can be loaded? For now, the limit, there is no limit because this has only 10,000 records. when when we proceed with more topics, I'll tell you what is a problem. First itself, why we need to talk about the problems. Let's talk all about positivities first. Let's take it in the right direction, do all the reports. Finally, towards the end, I will tell you what is a limitation, and for that, what is a solution, and why we are choosing another option, we will tell you in the later part.
Okay, thank you.
Santosh, can you give us a couple of questions on this data set so that we can try from our end also?
Yeah, definitely we can, we will solve it. So for the first, you can always get to know which category has the highest segment, which segment has the highest segment. And again, talking about which region has the, we have the region, right? Where is the region? Which region is the highest sales, and which subcategory has the highest sale, and all this you can check it. And apart from that, you can also do it for profit, which segment has the highest profit, which category has the highest profit. Like this, do it for sales, do it for profit, do it for the quantity. I have done 2 visuals, you can get for 9 visuals.
Santosh, please share the CSV file on the.
Yes, we will do it. Are we good?
Yes, Santosh.
Okay. And one last question which I need to answer apart from this class is, as promised, KSR will give you 5 free classes. Okay. And today is a 4th session. Today is a 4th session. So from tomorrow will be the last session. Tomorrow is the last free session. After that, it's going to be a paid sessions only. So from the Monday session, tomorrow there will be a class, which will be your 5th class. But after that, from Monday, when you attend the class from 6, it will be only paid session. So please keep an eye on this. I'll be the person who will be walking you through the complete sessions. Every topic I'll be the person who will be covering. The timings is going to be 6:30 only in the morning. And the classes will be paid class from Monday. For the first 5 free classes, we wanted to make sure that you understand. Okay, just after paying, if you don't understand, it's a problem, right? So sometimes you may not understand what I'm speaking, then it could be a waste course for you, waste of money. So that is the reason we have given you 5 free course. So please utilize this 5 free course. All the 5 videos is also available in YouTube. We have recorded it and we have also published in YouTube. So please go and watch it in case if you have missed it. And tomorrow will be the last session. And I'm also telling you, it's not about only that you will learn technical things. You will also get soft skills as well, like how you need to send emails to your clients. Okay, and how you'll get the requirements, and how you need to ask your managers, and how you need to talk. All this also will be part of it. Monday to Friday, we have only technical class, that is I will take. Saturday and Sunday is completely for soft skills. And in this Saturday, we do have a agile methodology. What do you mean by agile methodology? It comes under the project management. Like whenever you're working with a project, how this project works and how this project will be taken care. That session you have it on Saturday. This Monday to Friday is completely mandatory class that you have to attend. Saturday and Sunday, it's optional. If you have time, please attend it. If you are like very beginning to IT, you don't know what I need to do after going there, how will I survive? And I do have a lot of fears. Please utilize the skills on Saturday and Sunday. This week also you have class. So Saturday we will be talking on agile methodology. Sunday we'll be talking on how to send an emails, how to chat with your colleagues, what are the questions you can ask them, how to portray that you are an experienced person. That type of skills you will be learning. So as I said, technical, I'll be taking care. For all the skills, soft skills, we are trying to get people from outside organization who are working employees, and we are going to help you understand. So people who are working in the real time, HRs, like senior management, senior people, chief executive, all these people we are trying to bring to KSR as part of our weekend sessions. So it's not mandatory, but it will be definitely useful, because apart from technical things, you will also learn a lot. So the one thing which most of the people lag in IT is the way you speak to your clients. Even if you say a wrong answer, it should be very confident. That should be your first skill that you need to build. So how to be confident, how to motivate yourself, how you can manage time management, everything we will be covering with the help of weekend classes. So you'll be completely occupied, but we are not going to take much time. 1 hour of your weekend should be enough. Okay. So with all this, please take a wise decision while coming out of tomorrow's fee session. And the fees is going to be 30,000. In case if you need more help, please reach out to our team. Our team is there to help you. All the support, you will get it, but it's only 50%. Rest of the 50%, you have to put your efforts. It's like your swimming. If you want to learn swimming, you can never learn from land. You have to jump in water, you have to swim. So similarly, I'll be coaching you, I'll be training you, I'll be doing everything. But if you want to get through the subject, you have to practice it. Okay, so with that, we are stopping here. Any questions?
Santosh, the soft skill sessions also will be available in the app.
Yes, it will be available in the app. For this week, you may be getting a WhatsApp link, Zoom link. Please join. Once the session is done, we will be uploading to your course as well.
Okay.
Santosh, by this
Santosh,
Saturday,
can I know the timings for soft skills?
We will
Same
be
timings?
no, it will not be in the early morning, but it will be around 10 o'clock. We will be keeping you posted the timings in WhatsApp. Please keep an update on WhatsApp. Tomorrow you will be getting for Saturday's class, you will get on Friday. For Sunday's class, you will get on Saturday. One day before you will get it so that you can plan your day.
Thank you.
Santosh, you mean by this Saturday or
Yes.
next Saturday? Okay.
This Saturday, you will have class on Agile.
Okay.
Anyone can attend. Any KSR students can attend. For you people also, you will get the link. Please make sure that you utilize it. And once you be part of the KSR family, everything is open for you. Every course, every course in the sense, any course that we take on Saturday, Sunday, any soft skills, everything is open for you. So you can attend anytime. We'll be sharing the link in the community as well as in your groups. So please wait for the update. Once you get it, you can attend it. Any other questions?
Santosh, how the data will be received from the client? We have a common folder or we get it through
See,
mail?
for now, I am sharing. In reality, client will share you. Okay, so we'll talk about all this in the later part. It's very too soon to answer this question, but at this point of time, think that client will share you the data.
Okay, through mail.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, if you don't
So
have any
always
questions,
they will use Excel only, or they are going to use any other files?
for now, as
how
a
they're-
beginner level, we are going to use an Excel sheet. Going forward, we'll see how the data comes. It may come from database. It can come from the different formats. It can also be pulled from the cloud server. All this we are going to experiment. For learning purpose, the first 2 weeks objective is to understand the charts. So that is why I've taken a very clean data. This data doesn't have any mistakes at all. It has a very, very clean information. And the reason is we have to focus more on charts first. Next, in the second layer, we will start adding some additional information. The third layer will start adding some data cleaning steps. So we are going to work with multiple data sets. For the first 2 weeks, this is a data set you need to refer.
Yes, Santosh, one last question. So in visualization in x-axis, you added the sum and x-axis segment and y-axis sum of the sales, right? So how can we determine that?
That is
one?
what I'm saying. I'll be walking you through completely charts. In this, what I need to add. In this, in x-axis, what I can add. In y-axis, what I need to add. Everything I'll be discussing in the next class. Don't worry about that.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
I still have not filled these 2 forms. I've just filled 2. Another legend is there. So we'll see what is legend. We'll see what is tooltip. Everything you'll be understanding in the future classes.
So that means each and every visualization have some standards, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah.
All good? Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, Santosh.
Thank you, Santosh.